Hey guys, it's Sandra Rodriguez with Four Corners Field. Today I'm going to talk to you about a new concept that I learned from one of my mentors called zero level marketing. And I'll tell you, it's a very simple concept, but yet it's very profound. And in the short amount of time that I have implemented this, it has made a vast difference in my business. So I'm really excited to share it with you because I think it's going to do the same for you. And basically, what it is, when we get started in our home business, we'll be really motivated and, or you get home from a conference or what have you, and you're really motivated and your level of productivity is really high, right? So you get a lot done, And then, maybe something happens and somebody you just lose that momentum, or somebody says something negative to you and it just completely deflates you, and you lose your motivation. You just want to sit in front of the TV and do nothing, right? So you might have days where your productivity is real high and then other days where you absolutely do nothing. Well, what this concept teaches is to bring that zero level, instead of doing nothing, raise it up. Raise it up with some new habits so that even on the days where you do nothing, you're actually doing something, and you can build upon that. It's kind of like this, and Diane gave this analogy that when we were children, when you were a kid, we had zero level. Say when you're a toddler, you have zero level of hygiene, right? You could be outside playing in the sandbox, be all sweaty, and you'd have no problem coming in and going to bed like that, because your level of hygiene was nil, was zero. But because we had someone who loved us, taught us that no, you got to bathe. At the very least, we got to brush our teeth, wash our face, wash our hands. And now, as adults, we wouldn't think about going to bed without, at the very least, washing our face, brushing our teeth, right? Or getting up in the morning without, if you're not able to at least brush your teeth, wash your face, you just feel really gross, right? You wouldn't think of doing that. So we're going to do the same thing in our business. Bring up our level of activity to a new zero, a new level of zero, where at the very least, you do a couple of things, and without doing these things, you just feel really uncomfortable going to bed without doing these things in your business. And for for you, it might be different than it is for me, than it is for someone else. But pick at least two things. Get yourself in the habit of doing at the very least two things, whether it's writing to your email list, writing an email to your list, outlining a blog post, posting on social media, calling a prospect, picking up the phone and calling someone. Whatever it is, pick at least two things that you get to the point where, if I don't do these things, I'll really feel uncomfortable. And now you have a new level of zero. So even in the days, you'll have your peaks, and those are great. But then on the days when you're not very productive, maybe you're not feeling so good, or you just got a lot going on. But these new habits have kicked in, and you just can't go to bed without doing them. And you'll find that you'll build upon that. So you'll have really, really, when we do nothing, it's really hard to get motivated to do something. But if your new level of zero is doing a couple of things, it's really easy to build up and progress from there. So I hope you find that really helpful. It's really been great for me. Really, I found that really helpful. And so I invite you to connect with me. If you're not on my newsletter, get on my newsletter and be in my inner circle, because these things that I learn, these tidbits and these trainings that I get on, I love to pass them on and share with you. So I'm going to leave a link below where you can get on my newsletter, and that way we can stay connected and I can share with you more things. Okay? So I look forward to talking to you again. We'll chat real soon. Bye-bye.